Welcome back to some more Extra Time trivia. And we've got another favourite, Woods. You've done pretty well on this recently. Last time, one question away even. It's Millionaire Hot Seat, Extra Time Millionaire. And he wants to get that last one this time. But this time, Woods, as we bring up your 3 lifelines, everyone knows how to play by now. You've got your 50-50, you've got a phone call, and you've got your eat one. But this time, to clear up confusion from last time, the eat one means if you get an incorrect answer, you have to guess again on that same question. So last time I was nice enough just to put you through to the next one. So technically it's down to a 75%.
Okay.
So that's what the eat one means for now. This time though, it's not just random questions from a mixture of sports that are based on fact. This time, I'm seeing how well you've kept up with our podcast. So if you don't know, I'm sure you do. We do a podcast every week. It's called the Extra Time Podcast. We're 30 episodes in now, Woods. And all of these questions, up to $1 million, are in some way related to the last few episodes of our podcast. So I'm going to test your memory. A lot of it is sort of what I say, see if you actually listen to me.
I don't listen to you at all, so that's got to be...
We're on the other side of the table for all of these, Woodsy.
So
Lorenzo just buzzing in there saying I'm on the other side of the table for all this. Well, that's because I tune out. I'm doing kind of getting ready for the next segment stuff.
that's a very, very nice way of him saying he doesn't really not care about what I'm talking about. Either way,
It's just white noise to me.
for $500, let's get underway. Who won the 2024 Gippsland Under-18 Interleague Carnival?
I'll have to go with West Gippsland.
It was...
captained by a certain brother of yours.
Yes, captained by the second best box, after my sister Marley, of course. That was Zach. The boys got the win in the end. So, $500 already here for Woods. For 1,000. Who was Boxy's Boy of the Week last week in episode 30?
John Newcomb.
It was John.
I just had to delete that photo earlier, so I also had to delete the Lloyd Meek one. So I was about to say him, but I'm like, no, that was just for Meek Mondays.
$1,000 in the pocket now. Here we go for 2,000. Quick double up. Who holds the AFL Championship belt right now?
It was Fremantle and Freo.
It's Fremantle. Flagmantle.
Honestly, I can't remember any of the other week's results. I know we beat Sydney. So had Sydney beaten Freo, we would have got it.
So that's, yes, correct. Freo did defeat Sydney to take the belt off them and then played Richmond on the weekend. Got the easy win at home. For $10,000, if you don't mind, a quick 5 times what he has already. Who was Boxy's weekly wonder in Aussies Around the Ground last week? Jack Hutchinson, Jess Fox, Oscar Piastri or Daniel Ricciardo?
Has to be OP. Okay, second.
It is my man. Correct. Memory serves him well. Don't call him old. He knows it, Yoda, all over it. It was Oscar Piastri. I absolutely love that kid. He's so close to his first win, it's not funny. And a bit of a Bradbury-style P2 there, but P2 nonetheless. Another podium for him it was. And deserved weekly wonder. So for $50K, which of these teams can win the flag according to Boxy?
Western Bulldogs. You took that off last week. You took the big red X off it.
And might have proven me silly. Make sure you catch up on the podcast if you're wondering what that's all about. But I said the Dogs are a shoo-in for finals, and then they went out and did not show up against the Power. But we'll discuss that in the podcast, I'm sure. $50,000 for Woods. For 100 big ones. Which player did not announce their retirement from T20 internationals after the World Cup?
Hey.
Tim Southey? That is correct. So I just slipped that one past you.
Once again, had to delete that photo earlier, so I was kind of happy that I... kind of just that refresher moment.
All the others obviously did retire. Rohit Sharma, David Warner, Trent Bolton, Virat Kohli. And we did talk about that last week. Good call. So for $250,000, including the weekend's race, Daniel Ricciardo was started in how many Formula One Grand Prix? 205, 251, 245 or 259? quarter of a milli. This is the fourth last question on your way, on your trek.
This is actually one I don't think you might not have brought up.
We did talk about it briefly in Aussies Around the Grounds last week.
So I reckon that being the case, I'll go 251 because it would have been 250 last week. I like that. Yeah, I'll go 251.
Final answer?
Yeah.
He's flawless still. It was 251, and I talked about that in Around the Grounds, as I said, post the Austrian Grand Prix, which was his 250th, and then Silverstone on the weekend, number 251 for the Honey Badger. 3 questions to go. This is where you were last time, but this time you've got everything still in play. You've got 3 lifelines. Surely you make it from here. I did make the whole thing a little bit easier as well. We want to see you win $1 million and give something to the crowd. Obviously, the audience at home. If he gets the $1 million, maybe you might shout you half of it. Who knows? For $500,000. Who did the Pacers trade with? What team? And what pick did they use to draft Johnny Furphy?
Okay, this is the one I might have to just get the old phone out.
So option A, traded with the Lakers for pick 30. Traded with the Spurs for pick 35. The Lakers for pick 35, or the Spurs for pick 30.
Okay,
Using the phone call.
Ever reliable.
Woodsy,
Ever reliable Noah Fisher.
what's up?
Who did the Pacers trade with, and what pick did they use to draft Johnny Furphy?
Oh, jeez. They traded with the San Antonio Spurs.
Yep. Was it pick 30 or 35?
35.
Thank you.
Is that your answer?
Yep.
That's correct.
Thank you, Fish.
Great man, Fish always delivers. There goes your phone call.
On the first dial as well.
So
I love that. Just rings once and he picks up.
he might as well just be.
I reckon you've got to get him on here, Fish.
Well,
I
he
know
hates
you're
he hates the podcast, so he never comes on.
I know you're watching. We need you to do a millionaire.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I'd have to make it quite hard for Noah Fisher, especially his basketball knowledge.
Oh, I think his all-round knowledge: cricket, football, even English Premier League, the Aston Villa.
There's only one bad thing about the bloke, and is he chooses work over the boys, but that's okay. You won't see him on maybe once in a blue moon.
Yeah, now we're never going to get him.
But he's
just
always
have to
on the
upset
phone.
Here I am buttering him up, and you just have to go and blow it like that.
Well,
Yeah, let's get
either
going.
way, he's just earned you $500,000. So, 2 steps away now, Woods. Phone call gone. You've got your 50-50 and you've got your 8-1. Here it is for $750K. The Wizards selected former Perth Wildcat Alex Sarr with what pick in the NBA draft? I'll take it down to pick 1 and pick 2.
I'll go pick 1.
Incorrect. Try again.
Pick 2.
Pick 2.
Oh yeah, the 8 one.
So, you used your last 2 lifelines there. Alex Sarr was the second pick of the 2024 NBA draft, but now you have nothing to help you. You have to hit this one on the head. For $1 million for all the chockies. Alex DeMonor is currently which seed? He's playing Novak Djokovic in
I'm
the
sure he's in the top 10, so that eliminates 11 now.
quarterfinal tonight at Wimbledon.
I know I'm going to get this wrong. I'm going to go...
This is where you stumbled up last time. Can he break through for the millie?
I don't think I can. Okay, so I'm going to talk myself into this.
All for that.
It's either 7 or 9. 8 isn't jumping out at me, and I think he's in the top 10. Is this for Wimbledon or is this ranking?
Alex DeMonor, current seed.
Is this for Wimbledon?
Current seed. So if you went into his profile,
Ranking then.
world ranking, world seed.
I'll go with 7.
Is that your final answer? For $1 million?
No, I think Wimbledon is 7. Ranking is 9, and that's why I want the clarification. I'll go with 9.
Final answer?
Yeah.
You sure?
Don't do this to me. I've already stuffed it, I know, but I'll go 9.
You locking in C?
Yeah.
For $1 million? Bang! 9 is correct. He wins the million, everybody. And make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and he might give you some of it. I'm sure a lot of it is owed to Noah Fisher. But a clutch performance from Woods. He fell at the last hurdle last time. Not this time.
Almost did, and it was...
Alex Demonor is the world number 9. First time in the top 10 for him. I think first Aussie as well since Leighton Hewitt. And if you want clarification, seed ranking might be using the wrong word. But on his profile, if you look up his profile, he has the number 9. At the moment, has a number 9 for Wimbledon as well, I'm pretty certain. And like I said, the great man, he's got one of the GOATs in Novak Djokovic tonight in one of the final rounds. Finally reached the quarters, I think it is, for him. Had a bit of an indifferent time. He had one of his opponents pull out before the match. He had to take his last match win quite far, but he got the job done. And hopefully at around 11 o'clock, 11:30, whenever the match starts tonight, he can get the job done. It's a massive game, massive match of tennis at Wimbledon. But Woodsy's won $1 million, which is probably more important and a bigger story. Congratulations to him. Let us know how you went at home. Let us know if you want someone else at the desk because you're sick of Woodsy just blitzing the competition here. If you want me to make it harder, and how you went, of course, because that'll tell us how much you listen to our podcast and how much you listen to my garbage. But until next time, enjoy it. Let us know what you think, like and subscribe, and we'll see you then.